It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Playoff game 1 now, history. Time for game 2 of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll watch the Charlotte Hornets in this one as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, they took care of business in game 1, protecting their home court. Tonight, a chance to extend their lead and assert their dominance in this series. They came away with the win in the series opener. Game 2 here, a big chance at home to go up 2-0. Shaq, what kind of mindset do they need to have in order to push the series lead?
Well, first of all, I know there's a lot of good-looking guys on their team, but they can't get too cute. They need to know that the series is far from over. One bad night, and everything could go away.
Did you feel strange at all? Did you feel strange at all saying that?
No. You've seen them walking in the game. They got custom suits, nice cars, good-looking dudes, Ernie.
Okay. It takes a real man to understand what another good-looking man looks like.
Ernie,
Shaq, you're good-looking. See, I'm a real man.
What?
Oh, no. Oh, well, too much information. I'll just tell you. Let's go, Ernie. Let's go to get to Kevin quickly, please.
Okay, yeah, I agree. Kev, bail us out.
Location today, Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Cavaliers. And there is a buzz in the air in the sold-out Quicken Loans Arena. Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2 just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. You look at Cleveland, a successful outing in game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Start out. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. That's a floater go. And there's the pass to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
One of the more positive attributes of Zeller, the explosiveness to play above the rim on a regular basis.
Outside Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. And Love has it in the corner. No good on the 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Passes it to Zeller. Here's Giles. Gets a hand on it.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Irving. And no good that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
And that's one of those games where I just felt the attitude going in was wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them in the press, and that was a game that they just couldn't win.
Well, also, when you're a monster underdog, you have to play like a monster. You have to be aggressive, really physical. I didn't think they brought that level of intensity.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Kevin McHale for just a minute. I asked him about his team's mindset after that opening game loss. He told me, hey, we're not down. We're on the road. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2. We're still in position to accomplish that. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. And the Hornets with possession following the score by Cleveland. Here's Tiny. There's the screen. Pocket 6. Pass to Zeller. And he lays it straight in. Zeller's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Look, he has a good feel for the painted area. Zeller, never in a rush. Very deliberate with his moves.
James kicks to Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Kicks it out to Love. From past the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Giant. He's guarded by Love. Down low. Good work there as it goes.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Irving. And he comes up with the deuce.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
That defense was awful. That was just pathetic. He should not be that wide open right near the bucket.
Richardson for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. To the left wing. Pass to Olsen. Lets it go from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Well, you always want to try to get the points back for your team after getting burned on the other end. But that shot, it wasn't a good shot, and it didn't go for it.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Tiny following the basket by LeBron James. Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Tiny. Hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. He dishes it to Zeller. From the baseline. That one goes in.
An ideal start for him from the field. I mean, he hasn't missed a thing yet.
Inside, it's tipped. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Here's Tiny. Richardson cover. They grab their own miss, and it's Zeller atop the key. Ball's knocked loose. Irving with the steal, and the Cavaliers pushing it up now. James wide open. It's a big height bounce and goes in. LeBron's got 8.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Tiny. They set the pick. They double him with LeBron. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Shot clock at 5. Here's Zeller. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's James. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. 10 points for him.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
Well, they really came in focused on executing what they wanted to. They imposed their will on the opposing team. They have been virtually perfect so far.
Hornets trail by 10. Here's Tiny. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Richardson, no luck.
We've seen him posterize guys with that move many times. However, defense proved to be very stifling.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by Kid Gilchrist. Shumpert is checked in for Richardson. The Hornets also with a sub. Ross is checked in. Now here's James. He's got 10. The feed to Shumpert. Thompson, a screen on Ross. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Kaminsky. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's an aggressive approach to the rack, but still he calmly floated it in.
Outside Irving. Outside Shumpert. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Out to the wing. Plenty of space. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Now Irving. On the wing, Shumpert. And Love has it in the corner. The screen from Thompson. Love kicks to Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Shoots. And Love with the basket on the assist by Shumpert. Love's got 5 points so far.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Right wing. Charlotte moving it around. And the basket by Kaminsky.
Such an advantage for Kaminsky. He can finish inside with either hand.
Irving with the ball. Dishes it to LeBron. It's a pick by Love. LeBron kicks to Irving. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 7.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Down low, Kaminsky. Count that one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. James outside. The screen from Thompson. James kicks to Love. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Hornets shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. No good from Ross. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Love with the screen on Ross. James kicks to Thompson. To the inside. Here's Tiny. And the basket by Kaminsky.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And here is James. It's a pick by Love. Thompson outside. Irving with a clean look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And there's the pass to Olsen. Six to shoot. To the paint. Kaminsky. Good D by Thompson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Outside Irving. LeBron James on the way. Thompson, a screen on Ross. The drive by LeBron. And it's blocked. Ross against James. Giant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
The screen from Thompson. The dish to Love. For the three. The kick out to Irving. He's looking for James and finds him. And it's blocked. 58 seconds left to play in the first. No good from Ross. Cleveland leading by 6. The screen from Thompson. He tries for 3. Love the pass to LeBron. They get it again. It's another look. Unable to get that one. Charlotte has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Olsen, and Thompson sends it back. They get it back, and the basket by Kaminsky.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, James. And James throws it down.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
No one can miss so far. Both teams are really clicking on offense.
12 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Tiny. Three-pointer. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Cavaliers lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Yeah, and at some point, you'd think the defense would extend out and try to run these guys off their spots, or at least make them shoot a little earlier than they like.
Here is Ross. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. On the court for the Hornets, Kid Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Terrence Ross is out there with Tiny, and it's Ellenson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Collison. Ross grabs the board.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job, boys.
That's what I'm talking about. That's just picture-perfect defense there. Really stifled his man and gave him no chance at a clean look.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Over to the wing. Collison kicks to Murray. Here's Olsen. Good work defensively by Morris.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Now, you know what? That won't show up in the stat sheet, but showing good anticipation. Doesn't get the block, but pretty much had the same effect.
Now, here's Collison. That doesn't go either for Collison. Collison against Ross. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Williams dishes to Ross. This is a Doles. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Ross. Back to Williams. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. On the wing, Williams. He kicks it to Ross. Here's Kid Gilchrist. No good off the front iron.
You can bet if he's left open from there again, he's probably going to knock that one down.
Collison kicks to Laverne. Morris passes to Laverne. Back to Morris. Out left of the wing. To the wing right side. Feeds it to Laverne. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Laverne's got his first points in this one.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
There's the pick. Deep 2 from Ross. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Morris a screen. Pass to Laverne. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Laverne's got 5 now.
You see what I'm saying? It's that kind of unfair advantage. It is height to shoot over guys that well from that deep.
Pass to Ross. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple. He has 5.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
This is a shooter's dream. They are really letting the outside shot fly.
Now here's Murray. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now here's Laverne. Shoots it. Ross grabs the board. Now the pass to Olsen. Over in the corner, Williams. For three. And it's the Hornets another three.
And that's what happens when you have little to no communication defensively. He has the stroke to burn you from out there. Don't you see that?
Now here's Murray. Here's Laverne. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
For three, Ross. There's Ellenson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And it's tied up with that one. For the Cavaliers, Splitter comes in for Marcus Morris. And McLemore subbed in for Darren Collison. The Hornets also with the sub. Cody Zeller's checked in for Ross. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Splitter sets a screen for McLemore. He feeds it to Murray. Now McLemore for three. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist.
Can't believe he missed that one. I thought for sure that was.
Passes it to Olsen. Good on the three-point shot. Tiny's got his second basket of the night.
He's not your typical gunslinger from downtown, but he found a soft spot in that defense.
There's a good screen. McLemore dishes to Murray. Kicks it to Splitter. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. He dishes it to Murray. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Hornets leading by 4. Williams from outside. Laverne grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Zeller with it. 8 points for him. Charlotte moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Olsen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And that's now 7 points for Tiny.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Murray kicks to Splitter. Fast break now for Charlotte. Moving it up. Rebound by Murray.
Oh, he hasn't started this game on the right foot, but it hasn't slowed his team from grabbing the lead.
They set the pick. Wide open, and it's in there. Murray's got his first bucket of the night. Hornets leading by 3. The feed now to Zeller. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Pass to Olsen. Dishes it to Zeller. Outside Williams. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. And that's a foul called on Henry Ellenson. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, trying to find their rhythm. It's a chess match, a constant back and forth of in-game adjustments.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. by Kaminsky. He's checked in for Ellenson. Splitter sets a screen. Here's LeBron. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 13-5 run. The putback. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
It's LeBron with the drive. The dish to McLemore. LeBron outside to the middle. Tries again. And here's Richardson outside. No good that time. And the Hornets now going the other way. Kidd-Gilchrist the pass to Kaminsky. Lets it go. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
No, you're right. It's selfish on his part to attempt that. Should have passed it back out and tried to get a better look.
James, no good.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop still, though. Still should have went for something better than that.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Hornets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And that one falls for Zeller.
The younger brother of Tyler Zeller and former Suns big man Luke Zeller, Cody has a good chance to be the best of all 3.
Splitter sets a screen. James outside. Shoots off the screen, and he hits the jumper for 2. LeBron's got 16.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Isn't that when you use your other skills like your mindset? That's just a high basketball IQ play right there. He knew he was no match inside. So what did he do? He pulled his defender out farther from the hoop.
Picked by Zeller. Just 5 on the clock. Kaminsky with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. From deep. And no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here is Murray. Splitter kicks to Richardson. And LeBron throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Charlotte in the lead. To the paint. Poked away. And stolen by Splitter. And it's James missing. The Hornets shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And the layup's good off the glass.
Timeout.
And the Hornets lead by 4.
Great instincts on their assist. Times that play perfect.
Timeout called Cleveland.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Well, they have to become more physical defensively and really commit to protecting that painted area.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Splitter. Jumper comes in for McLemore, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Murray. And here's LeBron outside. The kick out to Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Irving. Richardson's got his 2nd basket of the game. A tight game here in Cleveland. Outside Williams. Inside, stolen by Thompson. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Man, sometimes you get into a zone for a few games and the basket seems as if it's wide as the ocean.
The Cavaliers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Strong take to get the foul there after not getting it there in the first quarter.
Feeds it to Ross. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, after not making anything from the field in the first, I mean, he has really elevated his game this second quarter.
Outside Irving. 1:25 left to play here in the half. And it's James missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To the paint. Shoots from 12. They get it back. Kaminsky. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, you just got to keep feeding him the ball. Everything he shoots has been gold so far.
There's a screen. Irving kicks to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Man, that's just tremendous court vision and timing. That assist was right on the money.
55 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Ross. On the wing, Williams. It's up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Hornets.
Somebody's not reading the scouting report. How can you leave this guy uncovered from range? It's a mystery.
LeBron outside. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson in the corner. Back to LeBron. It's tipped. Ross with the steal.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
Patience will come into play here for sure. Eat up the clock as much as possible here.
Over in the corner, Williams. The pass to Ross. A 3-ball. He can't hit that time.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
Well, it really went well according to plan there for the D. They completely baited them into taking that shot, making that move, and they were ready for it.
And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Hornets ahead, up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got themselves going in the second quarter. How do you get control of the game back?
It starts with not getting the ball out of the net. You know, we got to get stops, and it starts in that end. That's where it's really going to start for us. And we just got to continue to compete. That's all.
Kyrie, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building, the backdrop for our presentation. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the Hornets, they've battled hard, not letting their loss in Game 1 affect their performance tonight. But the second half is going to tell the tale of whether they go into Game 3 desperate for a win or with momentum on their side and a 1-1 series tie. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Well, they've been pounding it in the paint. Not just taking the first three-pointer when it came across. That keeps the defense on its toes.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My wife and I toured that recently. It is worth the price of admission. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
Oh, yeah, he's crafty, very difficult to defend one-on-one. We may see more double teams roll his way the second half.
Hornets leading by 4. LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. Kyrie Irving is out there with Richardson. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, first let's talk about the pick. That was as lazy of a screen as I've ever seen. You have to commit on it if you want to get your teammate open.
Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Zeller, a screen on Richardson. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 4. LeBron outside. Over to the wing. Tries a 3. Richardson, no luck. Richardson's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. And Powell, the basket, he was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
I love how Kid Gilchrist maintains his focus at all times. Even when he's getting fouled, he possesses the strength to bury the shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Irving. 10 points for him. It's a pick by Love. Thompson inside. He's covered by Zeller.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Here's the screen. Knocked away. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Irving. Finished off the break. Irving's got 12 in the game.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
That's part of his skill set. Excellent recognition on his part to get in the best spot to complete that look. It's not the best start to this half. 1 for 4 is not the start they probably envisioned.
LeBron dishes to Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. He kicks to Thompson. Back to Irving. Lock at 6. He feeds it to Love. He dishes it to Thompson. That's in there. Love with the assist. And now just a 1-point Hornets lead. Hornets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the lock at the break. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
They are a lousy 1 for 5 for the half. They need to find a way to get it going there.
On the wing, James. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. James, the pass to Thompson. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. Ellinson's checked in for Charlotte. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Kicks it to Zeller. Now the feed to Kid Gilchrist. Picked by Zeller. Pass to Olsen. Cuts off the pass. Pushing it up for the lead. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Ties it up. And this next one could give them the lead. Darren Collison, he's checked in for Richardson. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
We've seen it time and time again. Marksmanship from the line.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And that's collected by Love.
The lane was relatively open and didn't take advantage of a golden opportunity.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Ellenson. Will it go? Hands it from downtown. He's got 7.
So comfortable from distance, especially when no one runs him off of his spot.
Out to the right wing. Outside Irving. It's a pick by Love. Shot off the pick. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ellinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Kid Gilchrist. Dishes it to Zeller. He's off on that one. Good D by Thompson. Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Outside Collison. The screen from Thompson. Collison kicks to Love. And on the way from Irving for three. Another miss by Irving.
Well, the D was slouching there, and he rose up and confidently hit that shot, just like he did in the first half.
Kid Gilchrist dishes to Zeller. And Thompson sends it back. And he recovers it.
Well, you can't blame his defender. He was trying to be aggressive. But Zeller with just too much size and athleticism.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. A different look now for Cleveland. Laverne, he's checked in for Thompson. And Marcus Morris subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Collison. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The three. And Ellenson pulls it down. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Kid Gilchrist has got 5 points in the quarter. Now Collison. There's the dish to Laverne. Back to Collison. To halt the run. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Collison's got his first 2 points of the night.
Even when the defense is all over him, Collison just uses his quick release so well when he's operating down low.
Hit by Zeller. And it's sent back by Morris. They recover it. A nice shot by Zeller. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Morris outside. Here's Love. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. That's 7 points for Love. Hornets shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. It's tipped. Outside Collison. Laverne passes to Collison. Here's the screen for the tie. Got a piece of it. Here's Tiny. He's covered by Collison. A nice shot by Zeller.
The versatility to play in the high post as well as alongside the baseline. Zeller does have places to get his buckets, which have been piling up tonight.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. And Love throws it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, you have to give him credit. He makes the right read, go straight to the rim.
Stolen by Collison. Releases from 15. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Tiny. He's covered by Collison. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
What an awful decision there. No reason that turnover should have taken place.
Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Williams is checked in. Charlotte in the lead. Charlotte moving it around. Shumpert with the steal. And here's the break. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The pass to Olsen. To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. And the rejection by Love. Kaminsky misses.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
That is phenomenal work down there in the thick of it. This is the kind of D you want to see from him every time down the court.
Now here's Love. 9 points in the game so far.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
For three, Ross. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. It's a pick by Love. Feeds it to Murray. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. Passes to Murray. Here's Laverne. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Williams gets the bucket.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now, here's Laverne. 5 points in the game. Murray. They get the rebound. Out to Shumpert. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last.
I have no idea why he would have even attempted that. That's a horrible turnover.
LeBron's checked in for Cleveland. Josh Richardson comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Charlotte leading by 3. Ross with it. 7 points in the game. Puts up a 3. And no good that time.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
But it really went well according to plan there for the D. They completely baited them into taking that shot, making that move, and they were ready for it.
And stolen by Murray. Right side Shumpert. James outside. It's a pick by Love. James outside. He feeds it to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside. Murray's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Charlotte has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And there's the feed to Ross. Pass to Olsen. On the win. Basket good. Tiny's got 9. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. LeBron James on the wing. He kicks it to Love. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That's foul number 2 for him. Clark, he's checked in for Williams. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Shumpert with the screen for LeBron. Headshot off. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. And now the fast break. Kaminsky with the ball. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Kicks it to James. And the dump by LeBron.
The signature burst down the lane helps them nip away at the lead.
There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Dishes it to Clark. Here's the screen. Lets it go from deep. Goes back up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Hornets have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. First one falls for him.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Stevenson's checked in. Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is LeBron. Ross with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Ross is running. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Now the dish to Ross. Lets it go with a 3. Offline. And we've reached the end of the third. Hornets lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. The screen from Thompson. Here's LeBron, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. LeBron's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Cavs. Pass to Ross. He's covered by Irving. Shoots. No good from Ross.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
James outside. Outside Irving. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Charlotte shooting at 44% pretty easy. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Down low, Charlotte moving it around. And the basket by Kaminsky.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
James outside. Shumpert in the corner. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Shumpert. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Strong move with the soft finish. Maybe someone on defense wants to step in next time.
Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hornets lead by 4.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Irving from long range. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 8 rebounds in this game. There's the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Poke loose. But they get it back. They double him with LeBron. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. James has got 4 assists in the game. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Kaminsky misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out to Shumpert to take the lead. Buries it from 3-point range. Shumpert's got 5 points now this quarter. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for a win.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And finished off by Shumpert.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. Seeing some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Hornets trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the left wing. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. And the Hornets miss again. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job.
That's what I'm talking about. That's just picture-perfect defense there. Really stifled this man and gave him no chance at a clean look.
And Shumpert slams it in.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Well, guys, if you're the other team, you now have to find a way to answer back. Can't afford to give up too much momentum.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Feeds it to Kid Gilchrist to the right side. He's covered by Irving. Irving with the steal. It's LeBron.
Oh, you see that? And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink?
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
He just looks off in this one. Can't seem to throw it in the ocean.
Another three for Cleveland.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Well, you figured this might happen given how efficient their offense usually is.
And the Hornets call time here.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, I wonder what time the bus got in last night. Their energy just isn't there. Neither is the execution. That's a smart timeout.
Love check in for the Cavaliers. Collison comes in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Charlotte, Zeller, he's checked in for Kaminsky. And it's Tiny in for Ross. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin McHale was very succinct with his team during this break. He got into him pretty hard. He said, we are being way too soft in there. We need some toughness, and I need some defense. No more easy baskets. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thank you, David.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
Hornets trail by 12. Here's Tiny. Picked by Zeller. Here's Olsen. He dishes it to Zeller. Stolen by Thompson. Here's James. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Boy, they are feasting right now off of all of these turnovers.
Here's Tiny. Trying to get back on track. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
Oh, well, this is the hard part. Once you give up momentum, very difficult to get it back.
Charlotte has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Looking to get it going. That one drops for him.
He's feeling it this half. Total turnaround after a rough first half.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. On the wing, James. Thompson, a screen on Kid Gilchrist. The drive by LeBron.
Michael Kidd Gilchrist. That's his 2nd personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, LeBron James.
Free throw drops for James.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Hornets trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Olsen passes to Kid Gilchrist. Picked by Zeller. They double him with LeBron. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And stolen by LeBron.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Kicks it out to Love. James outside. In the corner, it's Richardson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
And since the start of the 4th quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
They are just bringing the heat from downtown right now.
Passes it to Olsen. And Zeller kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination.
Now, here's Collison. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Cleveland making a change here. Murray's checked in. Hornets trail by 19. Here's Tiny. The feed to Kid Gilchrist. They set the pick. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Charlotte again missing. Cleveland leading by 19 points.
At the line for your Cavaliers, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, James. Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Cleveland. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Hornets trail by 21. Here's Tiny. Can they get it? Another shot, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Irving's checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game. To the middle. It's Kidd-Gilchrist on the wing. Here's Zeller. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland leading by 18. And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Irving. What's the status, David?
Hey, guys, I got an update from the Cavaliers head athletic trainer, and the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury. And for a team that's gearing up for the playoffs, this could make things very difficult going forward. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
You're right. We know he's a baller, a competitor. That he'll do everything within his power to return to the court as soon as possible.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Solid defense. They weren't going anywhere against them there.
It's good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Timeout.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Start.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
Here's Tiny. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Cleveland leading by 20. The screen from Thompson. Pass to Love. In the corner, it's Richardson. Love with the screen for Richardson. Back to Love. And stolen by Zeller. Now the pass to Olsen. Pick by Zeller. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. It's a pick by Love. Irving dishes to Love. From deep, Richardson. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
They are really playing spectacular ball and crushing the hopes of their opponents. That's what you're supposed to do.
Pick by Zeller. It's tipped. Here's Kid Gilchrist. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's Richardson on the wing. Love with a wide open look. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Charlotte's gone ice cold from 3-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today. And what a huge standout performance it was for James.
He was in attack mode for the entire game. There was no sitting back. He was going to take it to him every chance he got, and they love when he plays with that kind of aggressive mindset.
Now here's Zeller. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Irving passes to Morris.
While the shooting that Morris provides his team with is crucial, just a real valuable part of this team.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Marcus Morris. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Terrence Ross is checked in for Charlotte. And Stevenson comes in for Tiny. And Morris drops them both. Now here's Stevenson. Outside Williams. Good work defensively by Morris. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Williams kicks to Ellenson. And yes, it's good.
And that's a well-placed pass right there, right where his teammate can do something with it.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Now Irving. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. LeBron in the first half could have gone either way. What was the difference down the stretch?
Well, defensively, we stepped up. That's what it's all about with our team. We know if we get stops, we get a better opportunity to get a win and execute offensively.
Really looked different in the second half. Thanks very much, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith as we move forward to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He was a madman in that last quarter. His passion, commitment to winning, just on another level compared to most of the guys out there tonight. And Kenny, you had some words earlier while the game was going on. What do you think?
So explosive offensively, in attack mode all night. He didn't care who was trying to defend him. He was going to get his 40-plus.
As usual, best leader in the NBA, LeBron James led by example tonight. He's as cool, calm, and collected as any player you will ever see. He was never out of control of this game. LeBron did it all tonight. What else is new? He's the king!
And that will wrap up tonight's Round 1 coverage of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For the Jet and Shaq, EJ, we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.